I present to you the end-time prophetic minister, whose messages bring healing and cause deliverances. His messages bring revival and life to the dead. He speaks supernatural truths with enlightenment. He is packed and loaded with deep revelational knowledge. Be healed, be transformed, be renewed, be empowered even as you make time to listen to the prophet of God, Gerald Edward Tandoh, about the prophetic wind. Shalom, let the peace of God be with
you. Prosperity. There is this special goodness that is coming your way. I told you that a Haman should live and a Mordecai should be placed. Yesterday you prayed and you used the east winds of God. It has already cleared the way. When it cleared the way, you use the west winds of God to take away the locusts. Today, the north winds of God that brings splendor. North winds of God. North winds of God. North winds of God. You know, when the latter rain comes, that is when there is harvest. After the latter rain, there is harvest. I want to speak on the north and the south winds together. The south wind accompanies the north wind. Right after the latter rain, after this breeze had come, then the south winds come. I will prove to you why sometimes you feel heat in you. After the latter rain, after an impartation from a man of God, you feel this heat and you feel heavy in you. Why? When the latter rain comes, when the north winds come, when it brings its splendor, the south wind comes along. I don't want you to be confused. I'll be preaching both together. Turn to Job 37:17. Job 37:17. Oh, please hurry up, please hurry up.
Job 37:17 reads, How thy garments are worn when he quaketh the earth by the south wind.
In the name of Jesus. Turn to Luke 12:55. Luke 12:55. Luke 12:55. Please, anybody in the house can read.
And when ye see the south wind blow, he says there will be heat, and it comes to pass.
In the name of Jesus. Listen, after the latter rain, there is heat. The south winds, it brings warmth. The south winds of God, it brings warmth. When the south wind comes, that is when the farmer knows that he is ready to take up everything. When there is a latter rain, there is this joy that comes to him that there will be harvest. And after the latter rain, the south wind comes. It brings the warmth, it brings the heat. Today, these two winds, they will work in your life.
Amen.
You know, when there is an impartation, it comes like a rain. It comes as a latter rain on you. You feel breeze. You feel this breeze around you. It's like goosebumps around you. Then there is this heat in you that you cannot bear. It has to come out. That is the south winds of God. I want to tell the ministers here, those who minister. You know, when you're about to minister and you call for the north and the south winds of God, they already work. You say, oh, north winds come, south winds come. Oh, north winds, ye come, south winds come. There will be a latter rain. After the latter rain, there shall be a warm. Today I came to just exhort you, because there is a glory here. The north winds, the latter rain, it has already been seen. There is a south wind. Turn to Song of Songs chapter 4 verse 16. Song of Songs. North winds and south winds. 4:16. Oh, please, who is there? Yeah, someone say
A fountain of gardens, a well of living waters, and streams from Lebanon.
Amen.
Amen.
I want KJV. 4:16.
Awake, O north wind, and come, thou south. Blow upon my garden, that the spices thereof may flow out.
You want to read after me?
Awake, O north wind.
Say, awake, O ye north winds.
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 And come, thou south.
Thou south.
Blow upon my garden.
Blow upon my garden.
Say, blow upon my garden.
Blow upon my garden.
Blow upon my garden.
Blow upon my garden.
Come, O ye north winds.
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 Come, O ye south winds.
Come, O ye south winds.
Blow upon my garden.
Blow upon my garden.
If you understand this, your garden, the north wind will bring prosperity. The north wind will bring prosperity. The south wind will accomplish everything in it. It will cause a seal. The north winds and the south winds of God. Listen, we minister to unbelievers with the east winds and the west winds of God, and we minister to believers with north and south winds. Is somebody getting something here?
Amen.
You know, when the south winds of God, when they are blown, they know they have accomplished its purpose.
Amen.
I want to hit it again. Whenever south winds are blown, they know they have accomplished its what? Its purpose. Turn to Acts 27:13. Acts 27:13. Please be hurried. Please be hurried. Acts 27:13. Time is fast spent. Acts 27:13.
Acts 27:13 I read. And when the south wind blew softly, supposing that they had obtained their purpose,
Supposing they have obtained its purpose, whenever it blows, it knows, it has in mind that it has accomplished what? Its purpose. You get to understand, they were just toiling, they were just roaming about. They didn't know their way. When the south winds of God came, the next day, say the next day.
The next day.
They arrived. Say, I have arrived.
I have arrived.
Say, I have arrived.
I have arrived.
Say, I have arrived.
I have arrived.
I don't know what you have been searching. When the south winds blew, they had a compass. But when the south wind blew, they arrived. They got to know their way. It could be you have been praying, you don't know your way out. But today, the south winds of God would make you know your way.
Amen.
Would make you know your way.
Amen.
In the name of Jesus.
Amen.
Say, I have arrived.
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 In the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus.
In the name of Jesus.
Where God wants to take you, say, I have arrived.
I have arrived.
Say, I have arrived.
I have arrived.
In the name of Jesus.
In the name of Jesus.
The south winds of God. You know, when this goodness comes your way, it transforms your life. When you have this kind of heat with you, you always feel the presence of God. You just feel like worship. You just don't know the amount of words. But not long after that,
they arose against. Let me read again. But not long after they arose against it, a tremendous wind called Euroclydon. And when the ship was caught and could not bear up into the wind, we let her drive.
Amen. Amen. Sit down. You know, it could be there are about 5,000 people for a job interview. You have passed through all. It has gotten to 100. Still, you have passed through. 5, you have still passed through. Then we'll get to 2. You are a type of person, you wear suits, well dressed. Your degree is high. You are a believer as well. Then with an unbeliever, then you feel you have gotten it because this time the south wind has blown. That is when you don't pray again. You feel so relaxed. Then out of nowhere, a stormy wind comes your way. You don't know. So the next day, when you get to the office, you are expecting the manager to tell you that you have this job offer. Then you get there and they tell you, I'm sorry. It could be it was a visa. You think you have passed through. When you go to the interview, the man liked you. He even took your number. I want to be your friend. Then when you came out of the place, people were weeping and they were like, hey, that man is too harsh. But when I got there, he was so nice to me. He even took my number. Then you feel relaxed. Then a stormy wind comes your way. The next moment, when you go there, you think you've got your visa, you open the passport and it's, I'm sorry. Beloved, I'm preaching to you about the south winds. But don't be relaxed. Hallelujah. Amen. Because a stormy wind can come your way. A stormy wind can come your way. They thought they have arrived. They thought they have arrived. But a stormy wind came their way. Out of nowhere. It brought disappointment. You nearly got it. You nearly got it. But something came your way. Something came your way. Turn to Mark chapter 4, verse 35. Mark 4:35. I love this scripture very much. Turn to Mark 4:35. Reading downwards, please.
35. And it reads, as evening fell, Jesus said to his disciples, let's cross to the other side of the lake.
Continue.
So they took him just as he was and started out, leaving the crowds behind. Though other boats followed, but soon a terrible storm arose.
Before I get to the winds, you know, who knows convoy? Wow. You know, with Jesus, he wasn't on the boat alone, on the sea alone. There were other boats where there were other little boats. That's what the King James says. With him. That is how Jesus was going. He was moving like a president. Where there are other cars and motors with him. I want to tell you, God has made you a king. God has made you a queen. There are lives connected to your life.
Amen.
Before you read on, I want to say something. You know, Jesus slept. And there was a wind. There are lives connected to your life. there are lives connected to your life. The people they were worrying him to get up. Because if he doesn't get up, they are drowning. Your family, they are looking up onto you. There are some people, you are the pillar in your family. If you feel relaxed, they will drown. If you feel relaxed, they will drown. There are so many lives connected to your life. I want to tell you this. Read on now, God.
Verse 37. And it reads, but soon a terrible storm arose.
A terrible storm.
High waves began to break into the boat until it was nearly full of water and about to sink. Jesus was asleep at the back of the boat with his head on a cushion. Fortunately, they awakened him, shouting, "Teacher, don't you even care that we are about to drown?" Then he rebuked the wind.
He rebuked who?
The wind.
He rebuked who?
The wind.
Was it a storm? He rebuked what?
The wind.
The wind. Continue.
Then he rebuked the wind and said to the sea, "Quiet down." And the wind fell, and there was a great calm.
Amen.
Wait.
Verse 37. Read it again. 37. Amplify your voice.
But soon a terrible storm arose. High waves began to break into the boat.
Wait. A terrible storm. The Greek word there is lilaps. Liaps. Lilaps. Meaning whirlwind. Say whirlwind.
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 A whirlwind is formed when there is a wind from the north, a wind from the south, a wind from the east and the west, and it meets. Okay? When it meets, there is confusion. It comes from the four quarters of the earth and it meets. A storm. So I want you to read and put a whirlwind there.
But soon a whirling arose. High waves began to break into the boat.
Wait, it says the first one was a stormy wind, okay, and the storm there is lilaps, and I translated it as whirlwind. So the other wind, the Greek there was animo, okay, meaning the four quarters of the earth. So I want you to read it this way. And there arose a whirlwind of the four quarters of the earth. And continue. Yeah.
But soon,
read it for them to hear.
but soon a whirlwind arose from the four quarters of the earth.
From the four quarters of what? The earth. Get it this way. It came from four sides. A whirlwind.
High waves began to break into the boat until it was nearly full of water and about to sink. Jesus was asleep at the back of the boat with his head on a cushion. Fortunately, they awakened him, shouting, "Teacher, don't you even care that we are about to drown?" Then he rebuked the wind and said to the sea, "Be quiet." And the wind fell, and there was a great calm.
In my region.
In the name of Jesus.
In the name of
Say death.
Death.
You are not allowed. In my region.
In my region.
Say disappointment.
Disappointment.
You are not allowed. In my region.
In my region.
It is also translated as rated. R-A-T-E-D. Say rated.
Rated.
Do you know something? Jesus was trying to say, you, this wind, I am rated above you. You know, sometimes the enemy sees you and he thinks, oh, this person, he's not like this. Let me put it this way. A king without his crown and he's sleeping. Somebody, a slave comes and sees him and doesn't know he's a king. So he gets up, hey, you, I am a king. He puts his crown on. He says, I am rated above you. This movie is above 18. I am rated above you. Hallelujah. It says, hey, you win. I am rated above you. So you tell that disease, hey, get to know I am rated above you.
Amen.
Tell that infirmity, I am rated above you. Say, I am rated.
I am rated.
Say, I am rated.
I am rated.
Say, I am rated.
I am rated.
Say, poverty.
Poverty.
I am rated.
I am rated.
Above you.
Above you.
In the name of Jesus. Say, my family.
My family
is rated.
is rated.
Above you.
Above
In the name of Jesus. Say, disappointment. I am rated.
I am rated.
I am rated.
I am rated.
I am rated. Above you.
Above you.
In the name of Jesus.
In the name of Jesus.
Man of God, do you know why you are rated? Do you know why you are rated? He said, greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. Listen, you carry somebody greater. You carry somebody greater. That makes you rated. He comes your way and says, hey, I am rated. There is somebody greater in me. Somebody who is greater than you. I am rated. Say, I am rated. Say, I am rated. Jesus. And what happened after he rebuked the wind?
Then he rebuked the wind and said to the sea, quiet down. And the wind fell, and there was a great calm.
Hey, say hey.
Hey.
Listen, the wind is ceased. Say ceased.
Ceased.
When I read it this way, I said, God, the wind ceased. And I look for the big translation. Say kopazo.
Kopazo.
You know, the wind got tired. you are not amazed. The wind, it got tired. Listen, the enemy will get tired of you. Hey, he will get tired of you. He is tired. Hey, as for this person, I have been troubling, but nothing is happening. I am tired. That is what the wind said. Then when he was rated above, the wind got tired. Your troubles are tired of you. In the name of Jesus. Disappointments, they are tired of you. In the name of Jesus. Sicknesses, they are tired of you. They see you and they say, I am tired. I am tired. I am tired. Yesterday I was showing something with the brethren. That don't believe that you will pass away. That the blood of Jesus is around you. That the enemy can see you that no, this person is untouchable. I cannot go there. It disrupts my nation. Hallelujah. Pray. Turn to Revelation chapter 7, verse 1. Revelations. Hey. Revelation 7.
And it reads, then I saw 4 angels.
And I saw what?
4 angels.
Hey, I told you the 4 dimensions of what? The 7 spirits of God. How many angels? 4. Continue.
Then I saw 4 angels standing at the 4 corners of the earth.
Standing where? The 4 corners of the earth. They are the 4 directions of the earth. You carry directions. You don't know. 4 directions. 4 directions. Hey, you are in Babi, the same, my life will never be. My life will never be. My life will never. Oh, Babi, help me sing, help me sing. You are saying my life will never be the same. My life will never be. My life will never be. My life will never be the same. My life will never be.
For unto which of the angels said, he at any time Thou art my son. This day have I begotten thee.
Jesus.
And again I will be unto him a father, and he shall be to me a son.
Continue. Tonight.
And again, when he bringeth in the first begotten into the world, he said, and let all the angels of God worship him. And of the angels he said, who maketh his angels spirit and his ministers a flame of fire. But unto the Son he said,
unto the Son he said,
thy throne, O God,
thy throne, O God,
is forever and ever.
is forever and ever.
And scepter of righteousness is the scepter of thy kingdom.
Jump tonight.
Thou hast loved righteousness and hated iniquity. Therefore God, even thy God, hath anointed thee with the oil of gladness above thy fellows. Thy fellows.
Listen, God has anointed Jesus above thy fellows. I told you are seated in the seat of Jesus. You are anointed above thy fellows. Somebody don't know. I said you are anointed above thy fellows. I want you to pray. I want you to pray just within 1 minute. I want you to pray that call all ye north winds and south winds to your side. Within 2 minutes, say, all ye north winds come to my side. All ye south winds come to my side. In the name of Jesus, open your mouth and pray. You will feel it. You will feel it. It is touching you. That body there who is sick, suffering from a disease back home, God is healing the person. God is giving testimonies to your family. God is raising generals. Hey, He is lifting apostles. God is using you to change lives. He is using you to change lives. You are transforming life. Hey, many lives are connected to your life. The life of many are connected to you. Today you are changing their lives. Just be silent. I feel a breeze here. I feel a breeze here. I feel a breeze. It will start touching people. It is moving. I feel the Holy Ghost. It will start touching people. They cannot stand. They cannot stand. Some people will be screaming. They cannot stand. They cannot bear what God is giving to them. It is so heavy. It is so heavy. They will start screaming. They will start screaming. They will start screaming. Holy Ghost. Holy Ghost. Holy Ghost. They will start. They cannot contain because it is heavy. It is heavy. I see a heavy thing God is giving to people. I see a heavy thing. I see a heavy thing. God is giving to people. God is giving to people. God is giving to people. Holy Ghost. Holy Ghost. Holy Ghost. Holy Ghost. Holy Ghost. An increase. I see an increase. I see an increase. In the name of Jesus. I see an increase. I see an increase. In the name of Jesus. I see an increase. I see an increase. In the name of Jesus. Holy Ghost. Holy Ghost. Holy Ghost. I use this as a mark on you. I use this as a mark on you. From today, you are ready. About your enemies, you are ready. You are ready. And you are ready. They thought they would destroy you, but God has set you free. In the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus. The accomplishment has come upon your life. In the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus. Holy Ghost. You are nothing about your enemies. God said He is raising you. I see a prophetic gift. I see a prophetic gift. I see your eyes being open. I see your eyes being open. You will start prophesying. You will start prophesying. You will start prophesying. You will prophesy for the church. You will prophesy for the church. In the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus. Holy Ghost. 1, 2, 3. Holy Ghost.